We're at the start of Molten Core in Titan Reforge. I'm playing on my alt rogue today, but this alt is getting pretty well geared. Okay, I'm gonna have to do the intro a little bit later because we're going. No, I got this curse on me, not good. Oh, this thing spun around? I don't like that either. This boss is always a little hectic. And I was thinking I had 5 more seconds to do a, explain what's going on, but I do not, clearly. Playing Subtlety today on my alt rogue. We have a stupid curse from this boss, doubles the cost of all my abilities, super annoying. Oh, I'm mind controlled, don't like that. Dude, they are trucking in this group. They are going so fast. Got cursed again. Frick. Every time I get this purple curse here, Lucifron's curse, it doubles the cost of all my abilities, which is really, really, really bad. So I basically just have to hope that someone decurses me quickly. You know, I only have, you know, Cloak of Shadows once per minute. They're pulling the core house. Dude, they're going... Look, this is just a random group that I joined out of trade chat at like 4 a.m. server time. I didn't expect them to be chain pulling trash into bosses in this group. That's crazy. Okay, yeah, I mean, we're going to the... We're moving fast, apparently. Alright, I think I screwed up my pre-fight combo points a little bit. I'm just going to try to focus Magmadar, get combo points on Magmadar. Alright. Yeah, so we're playing Subtlety as our single target build, and then we've got 38-33-0 for multi-target. This is 20 assassination, 51 subtlety, like that. Biggest item I'm looking for tonight for drops is Perdition's Blade. I've got Core Houndtooth already, but I'm missing Perdition's Blade. Then there's a Cloak from Ragnaros that would be good. Fireguard Shoulders would also be good. Band of Acuria would also be good as a ring upgrade. Alright. Let's see. Probably set focus warrior. Looks like he wants to tank. I'm not sure which tank's gonna go forward and be the guy. Okay, we're in. We're doing our thing. Whoopsies. Capped up the resources there for a moment. That was a mistake. Alright, it is dance time again. Good. Nope. Holy fear. Oh, quick dispel. Love that. I tried to get a Vanished Garr out, but that did not work. Might have taken a tick of fire damage that pulled me out of stealth before I pressed the Garr out. Not totally sure. Okay, good. Subtlety has a lot I have to pay attention to. It is not like Assassination, where I could, you know, read chat, you know, every other second. Subtlety is hard to keep track of everything that's happening. Ooh, feared. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay, we're back. Uh-oh, is this gonna... Yeah, okay, good. It refreshed my rupture. I was a little worried that we were too close on that rupture and mark for death timing. That it wasn't gonna refresh. Okay, nice. 8.4 thousand damage. Kind of owned. Very good. Age core leather gloves, belt of the Conqueror, bracers of the Conqueror. All right. All right. Yeah, we blasted. Okay. Yeah, got into a blaster groups today, says Citrusign. Yeah. Unknown to me, the pug I joined, like, I actually haven't seen any other group be finishing killing Lucifron and they're already pulling the trash mobs going to Magmadar. I've never seen that before. And, like, it makes sense to me. Yeah, like, if you're trying to go fast, yeah, obviously. I'm just remarking that no other group I've been in I've ever seen them do that. Yeah. I'm sure with those DPS numbers, you earned some prestige in China. Well, let me tell you what. One of my Molten Core raids, I faced off against a Chinese content creator rogue named Pokey Uncle. And we played in the same raid and did like a DPS competition of who could do more damage. I got him on the first two bosses, and then he wiped the floor with me on all the other bosses. You know, he outplayed me. Like, he knew the subtlety build better than I did. That was, in that raid, it was my third time playing it, so like, there are players around here better than me, even. Is what I'm saying. Did you say nothing personal after the beating? No, he was very friendly. He was very friendly. We both had a good time. No one was like... I was a little sad in the middle of the run, because, like, honestly, I thought I would do better going into it, and seeing myself lose boss after boss after boss, I got a little bit sad. But overall, it was a fun thing to do. And everyone was very respectful, and it was all good. Is this Wrath Rogue, or is there something different? Yep, there's it's the whole game is based on Wrath of the Lich King, but they've, you know, over time rolled out a lot of custom class changes and reworks. Like, the subtlety build I'm playing right now did not exist in Wrath of the Lich King. There's, like, there's two completely new talents, and they, like, changed how some abilities work. You got this Death Mark and improved Death Mark. Any rematch planned? Nope. Alright, where's my free action potions? I need them for this boss. This is the free action potion boss. And it's probably Paladin for the Tricks of the Trade. Oh shit, we got Dog in now. And Lava Annihilator. Okay, we'll go over here, hit these guys a little bit. Okay. I have to pay attention. They didn't do pull timers on the other one, so I just have to see when the tanks run in to know when to pre-pop my free action potion. Oh, do they want to kill boss first? Maybe this is a kill boss first situation. Okay. They marked it with skulls, so... Oh, pull timer. Okay. I like that. Whoops, that's a bad rupture. Okay. A little bit of a scuffed opener. Not exactly how it should have been, but we're kind of into it now, so we're good. Oh, it is Paladin tank. Okay, we could switch our focus target to Paladin. Dance time. Oh. Boss almost dead. Boss dead. Alright, we can go over here. Oh, stunned. How does sub differ from Rogue in Reforge? Honestly, I cannot go over all of it because there are so many different changes. And this raid's moving really fast. I don't actually have a lot of downtime to talk, yap, and explain things on account of how fast this raid is moving. However, if you go on the Simon I Show Discord and you read in the Titan FAQ channel, there's a lot of information, and there you can find all the information about every little change that was made to Subtlety. I think this is on pace to be my fastest Molten Core clear ever. This raid is just, I'm surprised. I don't join random pugs at 4 a.m. expecting them to move this fast. Is there a DPS cut for this pug raid? I don't remember, but I have the group advert in my ChatGPT translator. I could tab over to it if they ever stop pulling trash mobs. What time is it over there for them? 4:36 a.m. And we're doing this, which is very well might be the fastest Molten Core I've done on Titan Reforge. Okay, so I guess the question is, how are we setting up Garr? You know, according to Warcraft logs rules, only the damage dealt to Garr counts. Which means we wouldn't want to AoE. So I think I'm just going to stick with a single target build. If people want to pad damage on the ads, you know, let them. Not my problem. Pull 5 combo points off with redirect. Target Garr. Try to get some extra combo points for a pre-fight slice and dice. Oh, they pulled these guys too. Oh shit, I'm almost dead. No, 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 don't die, don't die, don't die. Run away. Please be safe, please be safe, please be safe. Preserve my combo points. So there's kind of a lot of like pre-pull bullshit you can do as subtlety. So I'm going to start with 10 combo points. I have 5 points on the boss right now, and I have 5 more stored via my redirect ability. So when we're about to pull the boss, I will hit a slice and dice with the points I have right now. And then as I run in, I will press redirect to immediately get 5 more combo points on the boss, and then open with either a Death Mark or a Rupture. Probably Death Mark. I think I'll go Death Mark. Oh, okay, we could check if there was a DPS cut for this raid. TNR gear, tools, recruiting. I think that's a no. No mention of like DPS 321 or DPS 21. But I don't think there's a DPS cut in this raid. Saying a lot of stuff. Maybe we should translate this. Maybe what they're saying in raid chat is important. I think they're gearing up. Whoa, 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 whoa. That guy went in. I was ready to blast. Ooh, I should see which tank is targeting Garr. None of the tanks are targeting Garr. Now, this guy's targeting Garr, this guy's targeting Firesworn. Okay, so I want to misdirect into, or Tricks of the Trade, into the tank that's going to be on Garr. Which I believe is the Warrior. Because he was targeting Garr in the, oh shit, here we go. No pull timer that time. I think we're gonna be perpetually scuffed, dude. I have no idea if there's gonna be a pull timer or not on any of these bosses. Good. Big eviscerate. 10,000 damage there. Nice. Trade. Okay. Dance time. Good. We're pulling up. Look at it. Number 5 on the meter. Big eviscerate. About to go down. Big eviscerate again. Non-critical. Never mind. It wasn't big. All right. Okay. Drill borer, aura stone, vanquishers. Okay, let's look at only Garr damage. Damn. That's just how it goes sometimes. Shadow Step not worth pressing? No, I should be pressing it, but it's just too many different things to keep track of.
Did you know that with Amazon Prime you can help support your favorite streamer for free?
Zug Zug Hug Hug says, hey chat, did you know that with Amazon Prime you can help support your favorite streamer for free? That's actually true. Thank you for the Prime Gaming support, Zug Zug Hug Hug. Thank you for 27 months of support on the channel. Coming up on... No, wait, that's just over 2 years. Thank you very much. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Sub is definitely more complicated, and it's not close. There's way too many, way more things to keep track of. Preemptively close. I'm going to core armor kit here. Oh, they're double pulling lava packs? Are you serious? This seems ill-advised. I would not advise double pulling lava packs. That's just asking to get flame blossomed. Back away. My health is low. My cloak is on cooldown. I wonder if that was unintentional. Like one tank went left, the other went right. I mean, we only lost 3 people, which, to be fair, is a lot less than I thought we were about to lose. Let's see what Raid Chat says about that pull. Alright, Raid Chat, translator. Raid Chat says... Don't get too full of yourself. Okay. JSR with a Prime Gaming. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for your support. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Get pre-fight combo points on Baron Geddon. Just gonna have to go without pre-fight combo points. Oh, legendary Gamba. True. Okay, hang on. This raid was moving crazy fast. Start prediction. Will the legendary neck drop? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Predictions up. Predictions up if you want to get your points in. We might be about to pull. Yeah, we're pulling. Jesus. I don't have sprint on my dance bar. Son of a bitch. Fuck. Cloak it. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm chill. Everything's chill. I'm not panicking. Fuck. The double, bro. I couldn't cloak the second one. I'm gonna lose the rupture here too. Okay. Whoops, that was a rupture. Did not need to be a rupture. Should have been a death mark. All right. Prediction closed. 5% believers. What did we get? QSR, no legendary necklace. Unlucky. Unlucky. All right, choose outcome. Will it drop? Answer is no. All people got so many points. Well, let me just say, we generally, more people believe on predictions than is like statistically likely. So a lot of stream members doubt on all of these long shot predictions and tend to just accumulate points from all the believers. Store my combo points. They're gonna get the dogs. They're gonna get anything else. This other tank's going for the other dog. I'm just on Shazzrah right now for combos. And fan of knives this thing. Okay, I'm gonna guess it's back to Blood Knight tank. They're standing up in front for the, single target boss. There they go. Oh, they got a timer. Okay. Never mind, we're in. Whoops, wrong button. Rupture up. Cool. I'm dead. Man. This is... I'm gonna be honest. Okay, hang on. We gotta refocus. This is not the build to play in a group that is not gonna respect pull timers or have pull timers.
Rip frown.
Oh, cloak? That was a pull timer, and then the boss pulled at like 6 seconds. There's too much that you need to like do in proper sequence for like shit to happen out of sequence. It's really bad. So, you know, if I could just be whatever spec I wanted to be right now, I would just go to Mutilate. You know, that's a very simple build. There's not a lot going on, and you can like easily adapt to changing circumstances. Like, it's not like a complicated sequence-based rotation. So, you know, when you don't know what's going on, I think you're better able to perform with a build like that compared to a build like this. Dude, wildcard raid, I think it's fun, but when I have to pay this much attention to the raid because, you know, it's moving really fast and I don't know what's going on, I can't talk to chat very much because I have to just be locked in. I just have to be locked in the whole time. Next boss is going to be Sulfuron. So we're going to use a different build for that. We'll make the change when we get a little closer. Alright, let's get the spec swap taken care of. Good. Nico Belikov with a change hat request. Okay. Done. So, this is 33 combat, 38 assassin, adrenaline, tricks, fan of knives. That's what's going on here. It is a full-on fan of knives build. Need fresh poisons on the fan of knives weapons here. So the whole goal is just going to be run into the boss, press fan of knives a bunch. That's it. Cooldowns and fan of knives. Usually I've used this build only on Majordomo before, but I think it will be good for Sulfuron also. Neil plays game. If you want to play on Titanforge, you type !access and you do what the bot says. Right here, I want to pre-stack my 5 combo points. Cloak off the Demo Shout debuff. I don't think you can cloak this off. I think it's a physical debuff. You can Petrification Flask it, I know that. But I don't think you can cloak it. Do they have combat behind? Yeah, I see. Okay, combat behind. They're going over there too. Okay. Stunned. I'm afraid. I'm in danger. Proc all my trinkets, obviously. This is armor reduced, fire resistance reduced. Okay. So I should be able to stealth, transfer my combo points. Good. I think I have everything set and ready. I'm not sure if I'm going to get assigned to a particular interrupt. We'll see. Drew 2Tap says, just want to say you're honestly super cool and really inspiring. I admire the way you think and do things. Also, I like you a lot. Well, Drew Tap, thank you very much for the kind message. I hope you're having a good day. And I just looked over for the first time in a while at my screen. I'm way too heavily backlit. You can't actually see my face. Oops. I can't fix that right now because we're moving too quickly in this raid. Let me translate. Nope, they're not giving a direction. Oh, here's Army of the Dead. We're probably going soon. We dealt a little bit of damage, I'd say. Not too slow on that arrow. We're gonna fall off as soon as it's yeah, it's single target mode now. We're gonna fall off pretty hard here. This build is not suited for single target damage. It makes no, like, concessions in its AoE damage in order to improve single target damage. It is purely an AoE build. Let me test the cloak. Yeah, okay, the cloak did not remove the Demo Shout. Need to build the raid all single target boss AoE adds? Yeah. That would be good. Ooh, wait, we got another Blade Flurry up? Okay. Blade Flurry. The Jess boss moving around too much. I think I could make this build better if I take points in puncturing wounds. Like, thinking about Sulfuron specifically, there will be a single target section. It doesn't really matter for Majordomo, where there's, like, not really a single target section, but puncturing wounds, I should take that talent. Like, get points out of Eviscerate, and I could pull a point out of, I don't know, Ruthlessness, or probably Lethality? Nah, Ruthlessness. Alright, it's Golemagg next, which means we're back to Subtlety. And then we'll be back to AoE build for Majordomo. You really need fleet-footed? Yes. Every build needs to have fleet-footed. Let's just pull the combo points. Make sure we get everything set ahead of time. I'm not sure how many packs they're going to kill. I just want everything set up and good to go. So I got 4 stored combo points, 5 stored combo points, and 5 on the boss. I can hit these guys. I think I can. Oh no, I cannot. Not auto attack. I can't target them even. Honor Among Thieves will scuff up my combo points. Okay, good. What are we looking for in the raid? Yeah, Perdition's Blade mainly. Band of Acuria would also be good. Alright, who's targeting the boss? Or Rager. Whichever one's targeting the boss, yep, this guy, Paladin, is the guy I'm going to Tricks of the Trade. So I'm currently set to Paladin Tricks of the Trade. Wait, what happened to Mr. Warrior? Did he portal out to repair or something? I don't know. Why does he need to summon? Oh well, whatever. They're summoning him. My favorite boss in the whole thing is Majordomo, okay? The one after this boss. Jesus. That guy moved around a lot. I just finally did my ambush. What the fuck? That pull did not go nicely. Oh, that was supposed to be a death mark, not a eviscerate like I did. Go. There's the death mark. Prep. This. Fix the trade. Do that. Backstab. This, do a Garr out, do a Rupture, Eviscerate I meant, not Rupture. Dude, there's too many goddamn things going on. Step the Eviscerate for bonus damage. Slice and Dice Refresh. almost dance time. Nice. Decent dance. Slice again. Whoops. Whoops, whoops. Hook of Shadows. Change build. We gotta move quickly because we have to be there for the ads. Let's see. Change gear. We're in the right gear. We have the attack power food still, so we need to pull combo points off of these ads. It's really, really important that I start with 5 combo points on Majordomo. Damage looks like such an outlier on this fight, says Sun Wukong. I think it looked like an outlier on that fight. I'm about to show you something on Majordomo, okay? Wait, I scuffed it. Hang on, okay, I accidentally built more combo points. I was not supposed to do. Okay. There we go. We got our 5 points. 5 points stored. Food buff, blast buff, crit buff. This is good. Our other weapon poisons have 4 minutes on them, so maybe I'll refresh those. Oh, are they going? Oh, yep, they're going. Fuck. Physical reflect. Sometimes that happens, guys. Sometimes you get physical reflect, and it's unlucky. Spell reflect. We don't care about this one. Fuck, physical reflect. Full health, I can probably hit it. Without full health, I think no. No, we got the heal. Dang it. Okay, switch to single target weapons. We still almost, I mean, if we didn't die, we would 100% have topped the meter. But the death was a little bit my fault, a little bit not my fault. If you get physical reflect, like one fan of knives with all the mobs up will kill you. And I just didn't stop casting fan of knives quickly enough. But yeah, I'd call that a good performance. I'd call that a good performance. Fire guard shoulders. Yo, those are good. We want those. Nice. Yeah, so on that fight, we use something special. We use this Storm Shroud set. Helps give us more energy so we can do more Fan of Knives. I think this is very, very good to use on that boss. I mean, fuck. I mean, look at the damage I dealt. And that's with dying and getting battle res. After I get battle res, I lost all my buffs. No Blessing of Might, no whatever, you know. You know, after you die, you lose so much. But this is what I'm going to do in tomorrow's raid also. Single target subtlety build for most of it, and then this AoE 38-point build for Sulfuron and Majordomo. Long XDS says next Thursday, Phase 2 will come. Yeah, I know, on the 29th. Tempest Keep and Serpent Shrine Cavern. I'm super stoked for that. That'll be exciting. Poison on one day. Oh, you're right. Yep. Need instant poison there. Yeah, I was about to refresh the poisons before Majordomo, but then there was an army of the dead and the boss got pulled. So I was like, all right, we're not refreshing the poisons anymore. We're moving. Okay, so I need to switch the food buff back to hit chance food to support the subtlety build that I need a lot of extra hit chance on. The subtlety build needs more hit chance than like most other rogue builds because the subtlety build does not have precision talent for 5% extra hit from talents, so you need to make up for that with your gear. So you need to get up to 367 hit rating, which I'm not quite there. I just don't have other good ways to gain more. Alright, so this fight is a very good fight. Very good fight for subtlety because Shadow Step is really good here. The boss knocks you around, does knockbacks, whatever. You know, yeet you into the sky. Hold your Shadow Step. Don't use it directly for damage. Just use it to counter every time you get knocked back. Instantly Shadow Step onto the boss. That's where you gain the most value from Shadow Step on this fight.
These mortal infidels, my lord. We have invaded your sanctum and seek to steal your secrets. Insects to run rampant through the hollow core. Now you lead them to my
I don't think I have Blessing of Might. I got a 4-minute Kings. No Battle Shout either. Might be unlucky.
Now for you, insects. Boldly from the power of Ragnaros. Now you shall see it.
Good. Whoops, spent a little bit too much there. Couldn't have done that extra hemorrhage. Okay, good so far. There's the step. Instantly back onto the boss, then just have to reorient myself a little bit. The step will teleport me basically into the middle of the lava pool underneath Ragnaros. Then I have to like back away and figure out exactly where I am, get back to my melee spot. Good. Right back on target. Perfect. You no. Whoa. The double knockback before my cooldown was available. Okay. Turned around? What happened there? Couldn't ambush for a moment. Okay. Slice refresh. Next finisher will be a slice. There it is. Like eviscerate. That's a submerge, submerge, submerge. Where are they going? Where are they going? Going over there. Okay. Fan of Knives action. Ooh, we have two that are out of the group. All right, Mr. Ragnaros. I've got 5 points stored from redirect here, but I don't know if it's worth. Here's what I'll do. There. Spend them on that guy, hit my slice and dice. That's good. Now I don't need to spend a global when we're here. Good. Uh-oh. The tank I was trying to trick to the trade was out of range. Oh, I need to switch up my tricks of the trade target. Good. Perdition's Blade, please. Dance time. It's dead. I don't know if any of those are Perdition's Blade. Crown of Destruction. Band of Acuria. This was a good raid, yeah. This was a good raid. Vanquisher. Shard of the Flame. Breastplate of the Molten Protector. I don't think any of those, I think there's no Perdition's Blade. Band of Acuria, Crown of Destruction, Shard, Molten Protector. Molten Vanquisher. Okay, so we want the Acuria and we want the Fire Guard shoulders. But neither of those are items that are BIS next phase, so we're probably, which comes out in under a week, so we're probably not going to go very high on them. We'll bid on them, you know, see if we can get them. That'd be cool. So we're waiting to see Fire Guard Shoulders, Band of Acuria. I think those are the only two good items that dropped in this one. Acuria isn't. No, you can get better rings. It's probably close to the power of the rings next phase. But I'm pretty sure the ones next phase are a little bit better. It might depend on which build you're talking about. Because, like, Assassination doesn't really like having armor penetration. So, like, Assassination definitely doesn't want Acuria next phase. But the other builds that, you know, are more okay with armor penetration, like Subtlety and Combat, they might be more okay with it. Is this a GDKP? That's what the bidding is, yes. So all the items are bid out to the highest gold bidder. And then if you win the bid, you pay the gold. You know, if you lose the bid, you don't pay any gold. Of course, that's how an auction works. And then the raid leader collects all the winning bids, trades out the items, and then at the end, all the winning bids are collected in a pot, and then that's distributed back to all the raiders. So everyone gets a share of the pot. Which I think is generally a pretty good system. You know, it has its pluses and its minuses, but I think it has a lot of pluses compared to like a soft reserve raid where all the good loot is hard reserved anyways. Johnner says illegal GDKP detected. Agrand has been alerted. Yeah, but hang on. I gotta pull up the meme. You have no power here. Images. This is me when Agrand tries to shut down my Titan Reforge GDKP. Agrand has no power here. This is Titan Reforge, okay? I just cackle at him and point. You have no power here. You can't stop me. Actually, he probably could if he wanted to. I would say overall, that was a really good raid. Went way faster than I expected it to. We did Big Dam. Unlucky that the Majordomo ads pressed physical reflection. That was awkward, how I instantly died the moment they pressed physical reflection. Yeah. We'll basically do the same build setup tomorrow in the Giga Pumper raid. So what's happening tomorrow, it's at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is when the raid will start. I'll start my stream a little bit earlier. It's going to be 5 neutral support players. Oh, here we go. 5 neutral support players, and then 10 Western damage dealer players, and then 10 Chinese damage dealer players. And it's going to be a competition which team of damage dealers can do more damage. How good of a ring is this, really? How badly do I want this versus how badly do I want 1,500 gold? Honestly, I kind of think I'm going to just let it go. It's a cheap Band of Acuria, but I don't think it's just not worth it to me. I think it's a kind of minor upgrade. And we'll have a lot of ring options next phase. I think it's better to save the gold here, get something later. We'll see about the Fire Guard shoulders. Those also dropped. Let it go. Let it go. Yeah. Right, so it'll be a fight of which team does more damage. And I think I'll use basically the same talent setup on this rogue that I did today, but it'll be on my main rogue, who has Perdition's Blade and slightly better gear. What time is that raid tomorrow? 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to have to start my stream way earlier than usual to make that happen. $2,600 is definitely not worth this much to me. But the other rogue, picking it up. Very nice. Let me peep the other rogue's gear, see what they've got. They've already got the Fire Guards, the Blaze Fury, Puissant Cape. They got their World Boss loot locked in. Ring of Foul Mojo. Okay, so this guy needs the ring really bad, because he's got Ring of Foul Mojo, which is not very good. Striker's Mark, Flesh Shaper, Broken Stalactite, that's good stuff. Aged Core Leather Gloves, we both already have those. Night Slayer. Yeah, his gear's decent. It slams the Band of Acuria on right away. Love that. Ooh, no Berserker on his weapons, though. Berserker is kind of a big deal. Kind of a big deal to have Berserking on the weapons. I wish I could get this item. I've been doing so many Kha'Zix, and it just hasn't been dropping. Fire Runed Grimoire, Sorceress Dagger. We're waiting for these Fire Guard Shoulders. Let's see when those go up. I think the Fire Guards are good for warriors as well. I don't know if we would have... You know, there's only one other rogue. Suppose there's feral druids that might want those shoulders too. Who knows? I don't know. I think they're good for warriors. I don't know if they're good for feral druids or hunters or whatever else. We'll see. We'll see what kind of competition we have. Sorcerer's Dagger sold for 500. More loot, right? I didn't miss them. Risk Guard of Stability, I already have those. Helm of the Life Giver, Core Forged. None of these are good. I was yapping a little bit, but I think I was keeping an eye on stuff. Scrolling back up through the chat log to see if any post about Fire Guard Shoulders having gone out already. That's QSR, Band of Acuria, Dark Iron, Band of Acuria, Azure Song, Shard of the Flame. Here we go. Alright, what's the Fire Guard Shoulders situation? 300. Timer's going down. 20 seconds left. Uh-oh. Outbid. Do 600. What's he got? Oh, I can't even inspect him. Should I go 800? 9? I'd have to go 900. Oh, good. He's got shoulder plates of might. Yeah, probably needs those. Staff of Dominance. Alright, at 1,000, passing. Passing him out, passing him off. Let him go. Collect our gold, be happy. Shoulders never bothered you anyways. Yeah, let someone else have them. So, next phase, what I'm probably going to do gear-wise is I'm going to focus on getting 4 pieces of Death Mantle and then combo that with 4 pieces of Night Slayer. So I'll have a 4-piece setup. The full best in slot setup is 4-piece Death Mantle and then a bunch of new offset items like Belt of 100 Depths. There's Van Braces of Ending, whatever. However, the difference between a 4-piece setup and the full best in slot setup is like 0.5% of increased damage output. So essentially, those 4 offset items together will amount to like, 0.125% damage each. So to me, they're like really low priority. Like, I'll hit those for minimum bid, and if anyone outbids me, just let them go. Because like you have to get all of them together to get just a small damage gain over the 4-piece setup that uses half of its gear as stuff you already have. Any new set bonuses on Death Mantle or still Giga finisher spam? I believe the Death Mantle bonuses are the same as they were in Burn, or, they might have number adjustments, but, thematically the same. Gear 5 sets. Yeah, Eviscerate and Envenom abilities cause 65 extra damage per combo point. And 4-piece bonus, your attacks have a small chance to make your next finishing move cost no energy. Yeah, so those are, I think it was 40 extra damage per combo point in Burning Crusade. Now it's 65, and the other thing appears to be unchanged. Insane with Relentless Strikes. Yeah, I mean, if you have the buff from the Death Mantle set active, and you do a free finishing move, you still get 25 energy from Relentless Strikes. So your finishing move ends up increasing your current energy by 25 when you do both of those together. Alright, so it looks like the payout is going to be 644 gold. Pretty good. Dude, this guy's fishing in Molten Core. Bad move. Alright, so usually how the trades are done for gold is the raid leader who has all the gold will trade 5 cuts to this guy, 5 cuts to this guy, 5 cuts to this guy, and 5 cuts to that guy. And then each of the group leaders is then supposed to trade 1 cut worth of gold to each other person in the group. So all the gold ends up getting distributed way faster. Instead of how it is, how I've seen it done in a lot of other groups, where everyone lines up and one at a time trades the raid leader, and the raid leader has to do, 25 individual trades. Let me see. Get my ChatGPT. Thank you. Close this. For the invite. This group was very fun and very fast. Thank you for inviting me to this group. This raid. This raid was very fun and very fast. Okay, let me see. English to Chinese, see if we can post something. Alright, to Dalaran we go.